The reason I went so hardcore for Trump was because, to me, this was a fork in the road, a very obvious fork in the road. If they had another 4 years, they would legalize enough illegals in the swing states to make the swing states not swing states. They would be blue states. Then they would win the presidential. They'd win the House, the Senate, and the presidency. They would then make district, D.C. into a state. Maybe Puerto Rico, get 4 extra senators, pack the Supreme Court. So then you'll have the House, Judiciary, Senate, and presidency, all blue. And then they will keep importing more illegals to cement that outcome. Basically what happened in California.
Jesus Christ.
It would have been the end.
It is March 1st, 2025. We have entered day 40 of the revolutionary administration of President Trump and the return of America and the Renaissance and the total destruction of the globalist death cult, Great Reset, depopulation, post-industrial plan. Now, we are about to, in the next 2 hours, chronicle the incredible moment we are in history, where humanity has taken the right turn at the fork in the road. About to start, though, with all this incredible news with Elon Musk yesterday on the Joe Rogan podcast here in Austin, Texas, explaining that all the main sociologists, historians, those that chronicle human cycles, understand that we were coming to the big fourth turning, and that if civilization collapsed like it's done in the past with 8.5 billion people and all these weapons, it won't just fall apart for a few hundred years and then come back, or sometimes a few thousand years and come back, like the Dark Ages over 1,000 years. It would trigger total nuclear war and turn the planet into a hellscape, even if anybody survived. The actuaries, the studies by the Pentagon, Rand Corporation, it's unanimous. And Rand Corporation, Pentagon, the Russian analysts, Chinese analysts, all broke down the fact that there was over a 98% chance that if the Russia war in Ukraine continued, the proxy war with NATO, that it would lead to a thermonuclear war. And in all the actuaries, once you have tacticals used, it immediately goes to full commitment within about an hour. And everybody starts nuking everybody, not just the United States and Russia and Europe, but India, Pakistan, China. It's a free-for-all, ladies and gentlemen. And then all the reactors worldwide melt down, and they're way more radioactive than just the hydrogen bombs detonating. Those are clean in comparison. Imagine hundreds and hundreds of Chernobyls, the end of life as we know it on the surface of the planet. And so Elon, as he said the night before the election on November 4th last year, reiterated that when he said, I had to do what I had to do. We had to do this because the globalists were psychotic. And they believe they could have a controlled collapse and depopulate most people and somehow then emerge from bunkers later and build a new world. I mean, this is Zardoz, Moonraker type stuff you see in culture, because that's the Club of Rome and actual groups like that that believe can be done. I just had the former chief economist from the Club of Rome on. He's the new president of Romania, was arrested. He quit them 15 years ago and started warning people, hey, they plan to collapse civilization and depopulate people. So this is a fact, and I know it, Musk knows it, the Romanian president knows it, Trump knows it, and we've externalized this information that only academics and people that were well-researched knew, and so humanity's waking up to what's happening. So we've taken the right fork at the road, but we still haven't gone far enough down it to make sure we become a type 1 civilization, interplanetary, meaning if even the Earth gets destroyed or damaged massively, we can survive. We must expand. We must trailblaze. We must be mavericks. It is who we are. If we aren't expanding, we're contracting. There is no vacuum in human activity. The worst place to be is stagnant, because in that breeds always the seeds of war and destruction and barbarism. So the first important clip is Elon Musk saying, quote, we wouldn't have made it. It would have been the end if he didn't do what he did, and if I didn't do what I did, and if you didn't do what you did. So we're winning, but we have not fully taken the fork yet. We've made the decision to take the right fork, and quickly we're beginning to move down it and moving away from oblivion. Here's Elon Musk.
The reason I went so hardcore for Trump was because, to me, this was a fork in the road, a very obvious fork in the road. If they had another 4 years, they would legalize enough illegals in the swing states to make the swing states not swing states. They would be blue states. Then they would win the presidential. They'd win the House, the Senate, and the presidency. They would then make D.C. into a state, maybe Puerto Rico, get 4 extra senators, pack the Supreme Court. So then you'll have the House, Judiciary, Senate, and presidency, all blue. And then they will keep importing more illegals to cement that outcome. Basically what happened in California.
Jesus Christ.
It would have been the end. That's why I went so hardcore for Trump. It was otherwise been the end. And that's why the Democrat machine is so intent on destroying me.
It's just so fascinating that people can't see this.
I mean, I invite people to do their research. The more they do their research, the more they will see that what I'm saying is absolutely true. It's like, just do the research.
That's right. We had to take this fork in the road, not just in America, but worldwide, and reject the globalist plan to defeat future human expansion and competition by creating a global collapse, then managing that monopoly to set up a form of neo-feudalism. And he went, unless you've been hiding under a rock, you know about the amazing health benefits of high-quality CBD. Well, at jonescbd.com, you're going to get the highest quality, highest rated 1,000 milligram CBD. They've got CBD products with nano CBD that's even stronger. And you're going to get the lowest prices on quality CBD you're going to get anywhere, because our sponsor from the major manufacturer is able to private label CBD sold under other names for up to 3 times the cost being offered here. Not all CBD is created equal. Check out their amazing products, but the one you really want to look at is Dreamwave, that is so good for deep, incredible sleep. But a very special form of concentrated blue chamomile extract. It's incredible. Go now to jonescbd.com and experience this product and others for yourself, and I know you're going to like it. I want you to come back again and again. Just try it, and it keeps the broadcast on the air.